Okay, y'all, let's get into it. This video is going to be about the late Dante Wright. It's breaking news now that his so it's a young man who's now 18 got shot at 16. He was friend of Dante Wright, and his mother, the guy who was friend with Dante, Caleb Livingston, who got shot in the head and apparently is what is he? I think he's physically like disabled. Like he's got brain damage. He's permanently brain damaged. Yeah, disabled, and he got one shot to the head. Right. So his mother is coming out and saying, she's still suing Dante Wright's estate because Dante parents, his mother, suing for that death. The woman, the officer thought it was a taser, but it was really a gun, and shot him. And he passed away shortly. So, they was going to get some money. So now, all of a sudden, it seems that Caleb Livingston mom, she's taking care of him because he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed and he's pretty much disabled, permanently disabled. So I guess the question is what everyone's thinking, right? So people are thinking like, oh yeah, she's just saying this because she want money. Why now? It's been 2 years. 2 years ago, this happened in 2019 that he got shot. Was it by Dante? I don't know. Is this woman just trying to get money? It just seems fishy that all of a sudden she's suing him, and all of a sudden when he dies, now you know who the alleged killer of your, not killer, the alleged person who shot your son. So the timing is iffy. However, even though the time is iffy, let's look back in Dante Wright's past and see if, is there something there that would indicate that he has this in him to do? To be fair, I know he's no longer here. He can't defend himself. However, I think we should entertain this because of his background, right? Okay, so remember when Dante Wright first got killed, and it was going all over the place. It was an air freshener, I believe they say. It was, air freshener. You can't be black while having an air freshener. So they were running with that whole thing. I know it was more to the story than that, but unfortunately, he still died. The woman should go to prison, but I knew something was off with that air freshener. Like, really? But come to find out, right? He had, I think it was 2 warrants out for his arrest at that time. So he was getting arrested because there was a warrant out for his arrest. So let's talk about what one of this warrant was in particular, okay? So Dante Wright and another man, okay, identified as Emma J. Maurice Driver. I think I'm saying his first name right. Emma J. Maurice Driver. So Dante Wright, it wasn't friends, but he was a high school acquaintance. MJ Maurice Driver. This guy. Both were charged with first-degree aggravated robbery in December 2019. Okay? So what happened was they both were at a party. They party at this apartment, and around 2:30 a.m., 2 women allowed them to spend the night, right? They allowed them to spend the night. And in that morning, one of the 2 women left to get some cash to pay the rent, right? So the amount of cash, it was $820, okay? So while she left, and the 1 woman stayed. So as Dante Wright and Driver, the other guy, his last name is Driver, they were waiting for their ride. So while they were waiting, the other woman was, getting ready to get up and go. So Dante allegedly decided to blocked the door so she couldn't leave. So when that happened, a scuffle ensued, and then Dante was he pulled out his gun. It was a black gun with a silver lining on it or whatever, and he was telling her, "Give me the money, give me the money," and she was like, "Are you serious?" That's what's in the report. Okay, you can Google it, you can look it up. That's in the report, according to the court documents. She says, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Just give me the money, give me the money." So it's just pretty much you can go. It's easily fine. You can just Google it. But so it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so he kind of scuffles with her, and she managed to get out of it. And she yelled, "The police is nearby." So what ended up happening was Dante left. The girl, I think he like tried to choke her and whatnot, but she left basically unharmed. I'm pretty sure it was a traumatic experience for her, but she's alive and well. So he left and ran off. Um, so Wright was arrested and later released on 100,000. Oh, well, before that, they was in the lineup. Okay, that's how he got arrested. Excuse me, Dante and his acquaintance driver. Um, they were in the lineup amongst other men, and she point out Dante Wright and driver. Okay, the Maurice driver guy. Point them out. She was the victim in the situation. She noticed who they were. She pointed them out. So that's it all in the document now. So now, Wright was arrested and later released on $100,000 bail. Okay, as a condition of his release, um, he couldn't contact the victim or witness. He had to refrain from drugs and alcohol and could not possess any firearm. Okay, so you look at that and you go, okay, so here's this woman, these two women are trying to be helpful to these two young men, right? So she's trying to be helpful. Hold on, I'll hold this here. Trying to be helpful, and they pretty much took her they took advantage of her. You know, she's a woman and she's by herself. They took advantage of her. So this is all alleged in there. It's in the documents. They took advantage of her, put a gun to her, right? So that's a history background, right? So let's get back into Dante, allegedly, saying that the mother of Livingston, saying that she alleged Dante shot her son in the head. So here's what happened, right? So basically, Caleb Livingston, he was at a gap. So here's what happened. So why she believes that Dante did the killing. Okay, so apparently Dante and the boy Caleb Livingston had an altercation. Right, they were cool, but they had a altercation, and the altercation happened around other people. So basically, the boy got the best of Dante. That's what's alleged, that he got the best of Dante, beat Dante up. So Dante allegedly got mad, so she thinks, and wanted revenge back and shot him in the head. That's what she thinks. So the lawsuit that the mother filed on May 4th of this year alleges he shot 16-year-old Caleb Livingston the night of May 14, 2019, once in the head, leaving him permanent mental and physical disabilities. Okay? It's also alleged, by the way, that Wright is a member of the Red Tape Gang. Now, I don't know anything about gangsters and stuff like that, but if you know anything about that, that's what it's alleged. That's what the mother's alleging. That's what they're saying. He does stuff on Facebook to make them think that, got guns and stuff like that. Now, I don't know. It's clear to me by you looking at his history, that Dante wasn't no angel. Okay, and I know he's young. He was young, and I know a lot of people um, would like to believe certain things. And when someone died, oh, they was a sweetheart. They were this, they were that. But let's just keep it real. He was clearly uh, a trouble young man, and I would bet maybe his father wasn't really in his life like that. Hence, or at least wasn't a positive figure. Hence, why he went down this road path. These are very serious. You don't take out a gun and try to rob someone and put it to a woman. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that. Like, someone who would do something like that, yes, I do believe that you have it in you to kill. I do believe that, you know? So we have to just keep it real here. I understand that he's no longer here to defend himself. However, if they investigate this further and there's evidence to tie it, because they say they try to match the shell casings to, uh, I guess they want to do that, match the shell casing to one of his guns or whatever. I haven't heard anything further about this. Like I said, this kind of just recently broke. But I just wanted to know what you guys think. I don't know for sure what to think. I think it's suspect that the mother, all of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden this came to you. I just feel like to me it would seem like, mom, you would have speculated this way before, you know, and try. There should be some trail of you trying to seek justice. Is there, like, I haven't heard anything, but it just seems to me like there should be some trail of you saying that to the police, hey, you think it's him or something. Why wait until now that Dante's no longer here and the family may be getting some money? So it does make you look suspect. It looks like you just trying to possibly create a little altercation that they had into something. You know, that's just what it seems to me. I'm more leaning that way. Now, could it be possible? Granted, it could be possible because of the life that he lead before. It could be possible. But y'all, please write in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share, share, share. Hit the bell. Subscribe. Um, all that. Give your opinions. I really want to hear what y'all think about this situation. I think more and more may come about this situation, and I'll keep you guys posted. But that's all I got right now. But go out in the comment section and share your thoughts. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm on a fit. I'm honestly leaning more towards something's not smelling right, but we'll see. Thanks for tuning in. 1-2 Gossip.